always said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Clemson's offense takes the field. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Now the play fake. Trying to move the sticks on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Hauls it in. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Clemson is quick to the line. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Punt is on its way. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. So the Stanford Cardinal offense comes out, and they'll have it for the first time today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
Now, he was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Stanford going back to work with another first down. He'll pull it on the read. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Flips it out to the back. Turning it on. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory.
Dumps it to the back.
A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Caught behind the line. It's Irwin. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Lets it fly. Complete in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play obviously helps, but when you got good matchups on the outside, it kind of makes the defense very predictable. Like, I got to give help. Okay, it helps my running game. You don't give help. Okay, I'm throwing to my freak out wide. So I think these guys on the outside with all that speed definitely are a problem for defenses.
He's looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. They'll run play action. Got his man quickly. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. He'll do it himself. Shakes off the defender. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Got his man, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson!
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to win.
Oh, he's got some space. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The inside handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Motion from the wideout. Handoff from the shotgun. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. absolutely perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's reeled in. It's Harris. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Clemson jumps to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Complete on the shuffle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the...
There he goes! They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Gives it on the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Hauls it in. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on fourth down? Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Johns. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. This offense really needs to get something going. Breaks into the open. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Tight end now in motion. Quick release by the QB. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Tight end finds a soft spot. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinal! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This is as about as good a start as you could hope for, and now working with a 17-10 lead. Makes the catch. It's Harris. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete on the comeback. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
Well, he's making it look easy out there snagging that pass. Sammy Watkins, Mike Williams, T. Higgins. Great Clemson receivers in recent years. These guys just got open. They found a way with their speed and their route running ability. It's a lot of what this guy does here, too. He makes it easy on his quarterback.
Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clemson is quick to the line. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So a drive there of 82 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback gets past the marker. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Got it in the middle. It's Irwin. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Irwin. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Clemson jumps to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Grabbed behind the line. It's Irwin. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Out of the gun to give to the back. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. They'll run the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Now on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Power football with the run. Got the first down and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Stanford wants to push the pace.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got a wide open receiver. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. UCLA dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Unloads quickly. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Finding an escape route. Turning it on. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford!
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if he's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's caught at the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. From the shotgun, the inside give. Makes it past the marker. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. To the air on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Tigers in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out on the screen. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Looking to throw for it. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Using the quick game. Touchdown, Tigers! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Notre Dame notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from South Bend is worth its weight in gold to the Golden Domers. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was...
Oh, he's got some space. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. He'll keep it himself. Hard running there. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Off the RPO, complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Clemson is quick to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Stanford to the line on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Makes the catch. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off play action. Buys a little time. Complete to the left. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams. There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Here comes Clemson with another first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Going to sling it on second down. Got a man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. This is a money play on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Clemson! Quick strike through the air for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll bring it out. It's Johns. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Finds a tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on third down. Pulls it in. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. They bring the punter onto the field now. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. He'll take it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Starts the drive trying to go up top. He makes the catch. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he's going to reach for a long one and have to guide it in from the left side, 51 yards out. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Stanford quickly to the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Irwin. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Irwin. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. From the gun, running back gets the give. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Bobo. They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Stanford Stadium.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing...
Breaks into the open. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Stanford wants to push the pace.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the third quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll try to run for it. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
He's not afraid to go deep. And he's got it inside the 10.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Missouri just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to victory. And that's really the standard there in Columbia. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality
Turning it on! Picks up the first down. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Irwin. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Creates a little room. Nice move there. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Irwin. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Quick release on the RPO. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Makes the grab. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's got great speed. Just a tremendous return, great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab, it's Harris. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Off play action on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another 1st down. Running to the left. Breaks the tackle. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. Open space at the 25. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
Catch in the middle. It's Irwin. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone, it's picked off.
And you will always remember your 1st, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the 1st INT. Keep the football, brother. The 1st of many big-time plays for this guy.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
37.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then, and they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's on target and complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Kick is in the air. Wants to return it. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Somehow fits it into that traffic. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Harris. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Trying to get it to the marker. Runs through a tackle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. This time on target. Breaks into the open. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back.
Hold.
And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got him. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Spits it out to the back. Right on the money. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Stanford now has it in the red zone. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from the 22. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Right down the boulevard. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. To the air on first down. A little release to the back. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on first and 10. Get it out on the screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the...
Turning it on! And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Clemson set up with another first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The RPO, it's complete. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Wants to throw again. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7.
1st and goal, Clemson.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Unloads to the right. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll go to the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. Quick strike complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. He'll sneak it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And the try is no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Second down.
Gonna sling it on second down. Throws to the wideout. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick release by the QB. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Clemson will send the punt team out. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Tight end finds a soft spot. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Pocket breaking down. Floats it out in space. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The give to the back. Running into the open space. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now on the move.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. From the gun. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. TCU packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Horned Frogs Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead, it felt like a walk through the park.
Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Going to open this drive with a pass. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
The Cardinal come to the line, facing 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete to the left. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He'll pull it on the read. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another 1st down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. They'll run the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Oh, they're after him. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Finds him out of the backfield. And he won't come close to the goal line after the catch. How about that stop as the defense takes over? From the gun, to give, looking for room. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got his man across the middle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The give to the back. There he goes. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Tight end now in motion. Rides the back and leaves it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. That, friends, is a busted play, incomplete. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Rushes on him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Unloads quickly. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Setting up the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Stanford comes up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Stanford!
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the fourth quarter.
PAT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.